Chin. Guile. Akuma. Here comes a new challenger.
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win, but about your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Oh, hits the drive impact. Starts with a jump. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. All right, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Impacts a no-go. Decides to meet them in the air. Doesn't miss a beat. Quarter on super art? Is this early super gonna change things? Player 2 is gonna burnout activate. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Blocks the impact. In with the cross. Knockdown and player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start to change the little game for the stop go. Reads the jump in perfectly. Just what they were after. Player 2 comes away with the win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits him with a stopping block. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Player 2 has the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That drive impact is blocked. Gets the jump in. Got their eye on the air. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Both fighters will drive rush to keep it going. Ooh, rushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Looking to impress with this super, experiencing burnout. Big difference in life. Set KO. Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Was looking for that jump attack. Whoa, hold on. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. All right, what's coming up next? Oh! Can they convert this punish counter? And a super activation. Looking to score, ends with a projectile. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Had the radar up and running. That drive impact doesn't get through. Drive rush to keep it going. Very slick with the combo. Big throws. Dashes forward. Baits out the attack and gets the punch. KO! Player 2 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Decides to go in with the target combo. The impact gets blocked. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Burnout is triggered. Gets. Player 2 is on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Had the radar up and running. Burnout activated. Adamant flame. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the jump in. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Grabs and throws him away. Going in there. Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. This converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Alright, it's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Getting into the end, adds a little super juice is KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Had the radar up and running. They're trading attacks. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Blade kick with smother. Experiencing burnout. KO. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Got their eye on the air. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. The drive impact doesn't get the punish counter, but it's still good. Alright, what's coming up next? Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Gets. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Answers that jump in with a perfectly timed parry. They made it look easy. The fighters continue to check each other, brushes that off and keeps going. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. From upstairs. Going in. Goes for the massage. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. Experiencing burnout. Kept their composure and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nails the anti-air. Hits with the overhead. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Carries the attack and gets the jump in. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Can't tech the throw? Very solid corner switch. Player 1 has depleted their drive KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the massage. Big counter. They just made that very brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. KO. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Got their eye on the air. The drive parry was successful. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the throw. All right. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. And a super activation, looking to score some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They piled up to convert the opening impact into a punish counter. Strings it all together. Oh, burnout triggered! Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Gets a little gauge for the stop Gohago. Uses the gauge for a super in there. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Nails the anti-air. Attack and fires back. Lots of aggression from both sides. No good upside. Oh! Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they get? Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now. And Eric hits them with a stopping block. Hits them with fire. Jump. Good job experiencing burnout. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout on super art. Player just goes for it at this range. No cookout complete without a serious end. Player 2 drive rush in there. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. They're in a proverbial downward spiral. There's no end to this battle. Down to the wire. Gets a good lead on their opponent. Look at the damage they can pump out with the combo. Things are huge. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both with KO. Player 2 is on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Demon Blade! Holds out with the block. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. We have a super art on deck. Looking to impress with this super like blanket. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? In there! Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Brushes off the impact. The impact gets blocked. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Like Eagle KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Nails the anti-air. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Jump. Jumps up. Both fighters planning something. The drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. A quick breather. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knockdown and a super art. Big difference in the KO. Player 2 is the last fighter standing.